Today I completed the lid. As you can see, this is the lid. And I placed these little dots here in replacement of the numbers that I would use a pencil with. This is just so not to mar the work and then having to erase it later. This one I picked up from this idea from David, I think his name is David Barron, something like that. He's a famous English box maker. So, this lid fits on, well, just right. There's a 16th inch overhang on the sides, and it comes, I think it comes flush or just a little bit forward. So tomorrow I need to draw up the cut up the panel. Not draw. If I were to do this again, I would have done it slightly different than what I did. I would have placed the long pieces. See, I would have bought more wood. What I did, I bought 2 boards, and out of these 2 boards, well, I made the lid. So, what would have been better is, because I was really cutting it close with this, that's kind of what I do, but I should change that. So buy extra long boards, so they overhang, by however, half a meter. And then mark it with a knife against that, and then add maybe a 32nd on each side, so it would or less, so that there would be that overhang. And then chop out the mortises. So you can see here, I need to take this off, so it'll bring it flush with that. And this one, obviously intentionally left it that long, so I'll cut that off. Comes time, and then everything will be flush. I thought maybe because this wasn't flush, I thought, darn, I made a mistake. It's probably a little bit too small, but it actually worked out to be spot on. So my mistake is my gain. So there's the panel I'm going to cut up. It's I can see the panel is just way too big, which is a crying shame. It's just waste of wood. And then they're going to fit inside these things here. So I'm going to plow a groove in the panel, and then I'm going to fit it in there, and then there will be an overlap like that. And it should turn out all right. I could glue another board, maybe 2 boards more, and then what do you call it? To plain a I can't even think of the goddamn name. But anyway, I think you know what I mean. But I ain't gonna be doing that. So once that's done, put the hinges on, and then I'm going to make the handles for it, and put the casters on, paint it, and hopefully be done with it. Again, you know, I mean, the lock, it really is tradition, and yeah, I mean, you know, if I was working with a bunch of people, you want to lock your toolbox up, but I'm working with me, so unless I steal my own stuff, what have I got to worry about? And just as I said that, life has its way. So that's the only thing that can't fit in the box. I do look forward in getting a bandsaw, that's for sure. So this mortising thing that I did, that worked out very, very well. Yeah, it was a bit time consuming, but can you imagine if I was trying to chop it all out by hand, how time consuming that would have been? And being it so deep as well, that's like 2 3/4. That's fairly deep. Yeah, it comes out to about here. Oh, and where is it? Actually, I was experimenting. I shouldn't have experimented with this, but I actually busted out. You can see here, which is sad. So I'll just probably put in a dowel or something in there. And that's about it, really. There's nothing else for me to say. Yeah, I'll be glad when this is over. Really will. And I'll be glad to get rid of this. So remember, the tool cabinet will be for sale. I'll be putting a price of $200 on it. You can use it as a mock-up, or you can use it as your tool cabinet. And the bottom one, well, I got my books in there, and there's lots of odd bits in there. A place where just has no other place to go. That's my only dilemma, is that what I'm going to do with stuff in there. But yeah, I'll be glad when this is gone. I made this. I actually copied this from a 1920s. It was a wash thing. So I just copied the style of it, and this is all solid panel, solid top, everything solid. But now I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know, I'm always looking for an excuse to get rid of things so I can get more shop space. All right, that's it, folks. Bid you farewell.